Hi Cancer, welcome to your monthly reading. Guys, I don't normally do monthlies. I just do 4 readings a month, the weeklies, and I do Wednesdays BRCs, but I'm just doing it as a bonus thing because I love October. My daughter was born in October. I love Halloween. I love everything pumpkin, and I wanted to play with my new Halloween tarot deck too, so I'm like, why not? So I'm going to pull 2 cards for each week, Cancer, and we're going to talk about them briefly and generally. You can go to the weeklies and see if those resonate better with you, and because they're more detailed. So we're going to pull 2 cards for each week. We're going to keep it general based. They may resonate throughout the whole month. They might have a common thread or a common theme. Others of you, it might not. So far, most people did have a common thread. So let's go ahead and begin. Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides. I just need 2 cards for the first week of October for Cancer, please. 2021. Thank you. Boom, right there. Sometimes it might be a little bit more than 1. All right, so we have there's 4. The Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. 7 of Pumpkins. Investing in something, whether it's a project, something financial, a home, a car, you're buying something. That's what I got right away. This could also talk about a relationship. Queen of Pumpkins, dealing with a earth sign female. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. It doesn't have to be a female. It could be a male earth sign, but somebody that's loving and nurturing and caring. But I feel more or less, Cancer, this is you. I'm vibing you. This is the energy you are taking on. Like you're putting your love and caring energy into some kind of project, relationship, person, job, to the point of almost obsession. Because that's what the Devil is also. And Temperance. This is talking about patience, healing, waiting for something. It could be also Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck, I have 6 of Ghosts, which tells me, guys, something from the past. You're reminiscing over, yeah, you've been trying to move on from something from the past. Somebody you were either married to or somebody that you used to be very happy with. Somebody you had a relationship with. And then there was fighting and arguing. And you tried to move past it. You tried to move on from it or from that person. And you kind of were like stuck. You kind of hung out to dry. And there you are reminiscing over the past. P.S. It's Mercury in retrograde, guys. So you're going to be stuck on your recent past or the person that you're dealing with. But overall, I just see you looking at this situation with this lover from the past or this person from the past, and you trying to, you're thinking about putting that loving energy towards that person because there is some sort of level of obsession. But healing needs to take place. If this isn't you, it's your person then. So let's go ahead and clarify this. I'm going to use another deck. Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides, tell me I'm wrong. Why is the Devil here, the Queen of Pumpkins, Temperance? Help me clarify this for my beautiful Cancer folk. Thank you. Anything else? Yeah, okay. So, guys, I got the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, which tells me you're starting to message this person back and forth. If not, you will be in October. And when these messages go back and forth, you're both happy because I have the 10 of Cups talks about duality. Look at that. I call this my Skittles card, taste the rainbow. Look at them, like they're dancing in like a rainbow of Skittles. Sweet, nice. You both feel the same way when these messages come in. And if these aren't messages, you are literally meeting each other. I'm telling you, this is going down in October. This is why, because these are the clarifiers, this is why you are looking at this as an investment. This is why you're looking at it in a loving, nurturing, caring way. Yes, this person could be a Capricorn, but they could also be just somebody that's either obsessed with you or you are obsessed with them. But there needed to be some sort of patience and balance taken care of in this dynamic here. So, it's work. Don't get me wrong. Any relationship or job or anything that you put your invested time, energy, and efforts in, it's work. That's what this is at the bottom of the deck. 9 of Wands, exhaustion, wounded warrior. But this is also telling me you're a little guarded also. Here, sometimes, well, this is the card of Scorpio, but sometimes I feel like it's also you, Cancer, because you're guided by the moonlight. and like one of the only zodiac signs that you could sense bullshit. You could see through it. Even if somebody's keeping a secret, they're hiding something from you, you could sense it. And there's that Four of Swords where I was telling you about healing when I saw Temperance over there. So I'm pretty much tuning into this Cancer vibe. All right, guys, let's go ahead and see what's going on for your second week of October. 2 cards, please. Thank you. Come on, don't fall on the floor. Thank you. But yeah, the Five of Imps over here, guys, is talking about, I'm trying to see where you can see it clearly. Five of Imps is just talking about arguing, fighting. But honestly, this is, for me, the healthy fighting card. This is challenging. This is opposing. Ten of Pentacles, this is talking about marriage, foundation, living together. You could be arguing about this, about your marriage or getting married or living together, whatever it is, you're fighting about this. But this is a healthy fighting because this is something where you want a resolution. And if you don't have this healthy kind of fighting, if you don't oppose the other person, that means you're not having communication. And I love this because it's wands. Wands are actions. So you have to remember that the fact that you're doing this, it's a good thing. It's not always negative. A lot of you, this could talk about you like going in your head and this and that. But the 2 cards that actually fell out is the King of Bats, like I said, head, and the Wheel of Fortune. So some of you are dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This could be the energy of the person you're dealing with. Very cerebral, very logical. So to you, maybe you feel like they've been a little cold, a little distant, that they're using mind over matter, that they're not opening up their heart chakra to you, or something like that. This could also be talking about you, Cancer. These are very general. Like I said, more detailed, specific would be your weeklies. In any event, if this is you, Cancer, taking on this energy where you're trying to be logical and rational with this situation, you know, the Wheel of Fortune here is telling me that your fates and your guides are guiding you right now. You know, and you're fighting for a reason here. You're fighting for this marriage, or you want to get married, or you're fighting for this relationship. You're trying to move into this right direction. So maybe a lot of you, is what I'm vibing, is some of you Cancers in the very recent past had gone through a situation in your marriage or your relationship, person stepped out on you or some shit like that. You tried to move on from it, and you tried to heal from it, but together, not apart. So that's what's interesting. So maybe now there's this communication that's finally coming in, and thank God, because when I see these 2 cards together, you're communicating. So let's go ahead and clarify this. What's the King of Bats here, please? And the Wheel of Fortune. If you're dealing with a Libra, happy birthday to your person. If you've got Libra in your chart, happy birthday to the Libra in you. All right, what's this King of Bats and the Wheel of Fortune, please? Sure. Go on the floor. Ugh, okay, and there's a lot here, and a lot to unpack. Sorry about that. Let me mute these people. Ace of Swords in reverse, 6 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Cups. Interesting. So here's the communication that I was talking about. This in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, you're trying to get off on the right footing. It's like a detour. It's like you turned around, and you know, all of a sudden it was just like, okay, everything was going great, and then we went this way, we went backwards, because you're not communicating. You're not communicating your wants, your needs, your desires. You're communicating the wrong things to each other, is what I'm feeling and vibing. You're telling each other what hurt you, why you're upset, you know, what the other person, which is fine, but you're not communicating your actual wants, needs, and desires. That's what this arguing is about. Because in the upright position, this is truth. This is honesty. This is clarity. This is being on the same page. I don't think you're on the same page right now. So it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back with the 6 of Swords. In the upright position, this is talking about moving in the right direction. This is a U-turn. This is turning around. So I feel as if you guys are on the right track, because you do have the 2 of Cups here. The 2 of Cups tells me you still are together, but Cancer, you've got to communicate, and you feel the same way about each other. You both feel like you're soulmates to one another. I just feel with this King of Bats here, you might not be telling them exactly how you feel. Like, you might be feeling they're a little cold towards you, a little icy, even though you love them and you care about them. I don't know if you're afraid to, speak up. You're afraid to challenge them. You shouldn't be. Maybe you're not, but you need to tell them how you need your emotional desires to be fulfilled. Also, Cancer. Let me see what's going on at the bottom of this deck. Yeah, look. Don't be scared to fight this person and tell them, look, I love you, I like you, we obviously feel the same way about each other, but we're not on the same page. It's like we go forward and then we go back. I don't want that. And I don't want secrets. I don't want shadiness. I want us to heal from this situation. Yeah, I want us to have a fresh, new, exciting chapter in our lives. All right, let's see what's going on in third week. So far, you do have a common thread going on in your month. Cancer, third week of October, please. So maybe you're going back and forth with somebody right now, and you can resolve your issues. Thank you. Yeah, you're going through a period of change. What's the second 5 I'm seeing here? 6 of Ghosts. This is somebody from your past. Somebody that you feel is like your soulmate. A Hangman, feeling stuck. 6 of Bats, trying to move into the right direction. I'll show you these cards because they're so cute. About this relationship. Okay, let's see what fell out. Sorry, there's a truck going by, and if it's making... My nose is starting to get itchy. This means spirit guides are descending to talk to you through me. The Tower. The 5 of Bats. This is when the change happens in the third week of October. So be warned. Forewarned is forearmed. This is probably why my nose is itchy. For me, it means either I'm being visited, female, male, or it's a fight. It's a fight. It's a collapse of your foundation. It's a breakdown. Because that's why you had the 6 of Swords going backwards. But this is probably necessary. When I see the Tower for me usually means like you weren't letting something go. You were trying to be submissive to the situation or something like that. Don't yell at me if it's not you, it's your other person. But when the Tower comes in a reading, 9 times out of 10, it's you weren't letting a situation die or collapse. And it's necessary, whether it is to leave the person altogether or to create a new foundation from scratch. Because what you had was just no bueno. Especially with the 5 of Bats. 5 of Bats is the 5 of Swords. So you have the Tower and the 5 of Swords. All 5s are a period of change. They suck shit. But they're necessary because we learn from them. And then what we learn, we get to develop healthier relationships after the fact. That's why 6 are great. 6s are moving on. That's why you did a turnabout. That's why you had a 6 of Swords in reverse from your second week. It's like you went backwards. Instead of going 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then aces are new beginnings, you did a walkabout. You went back to the 5s, the changes. And, usually in the third week of October, Cancers, when we have Mercury in retrograde going direct. So for a lot of you, the clouds are parting and lifting, and you're like, wait a minute, what am I doing? What am I doing here? Because 5 of Bats always talks about you being in your head, trying to make decisions, discern what's the best thing for you. Because it's the bittersweet card. It's sometimes cutting something out that doesn't work for you. It's also another card of challenge because you're like, let me take what I can and leave what doesn't work anymore. So there's a competition, right? I'm giving you an example. I'm not saying this is what it is. Say you're having a competition with this person. You tell yourself, okay, this is what I can handle and this is what I can't handle no more. So what I can't handle, I'll leave it for now and I'll take the good stuff from now. That's the 3 swords. The other 2 you leave behind because you can't, it's not that you can't be bothered. It's just because you can't handle all 5 altogether at the same time shooting at you, especially when your tower is crumbling, your foundation is falling apart. So when the foundation falls down, you take the 3 that you can handle and you say to yourself, I'm going to go back and fix the other 2. And that's kind of what you're doing here, dealing with this person from the past. So let's go ahead and clarify the Tower and the Five of Bats, Cancer. Very interesting reading. You're very smart. You're very methodical. You're doing what you need to do, which is great. Look at this. You're nurturing yourself. But there it is again, the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Thank you. Yeah, I just said it. You're very smart. You're very wise. The card of Virgo and Page of Wands, which is Aries. I just want to reiterate, this is what you're doing, and this is the action you're taking. So you are enlightening yourself when you... I'm sorry. My throat just closed up all of a sudden. Okay. So sorry, the downloads were coming in and they were like... They want me to take this home for you, meaning they want me to make you pay attention clearly to what I'm about to say to you. You have internal wisdom. You have internal guidance. You are self-illuminated. You don't need guidance to seek anything from anyone. You know exactly what you need to do, which is an amazing feature that Cancers have. People sleep on Cancer all the fucking time, and it's crazy. It blows my mind how people just sleep on Cancer. They're the most beautiful souls. But because you're beautiful, you're good enough to say to yourself, I'll take what works and I'll leave what doesn't. I don't need to treat this person like shit or make a big scene or do anything and blah, 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 because I hold myself in high regard and I'm going to get up and go. That's the Cancer move. That's what makes Cancer so amazing in my eyes, personally. So you're taking your internal wisdom that you learned from this person, from this situation, and you're going to discern what is right for you. And then you're going to tell yourself, I'm going to do a walkabout. I'm going to take my little cane. I'm going to find the inspiration in what I need to do and move forward in my life, excited and happy. I'm going to be nurturing and loving, and I'm not going to change myself for anybody or anything in this situation. So I'm going to take what I can handle and leave what I cannot. And I will let this motherfucker burn. Bye. See you later. And just go. What I'll do next, using my own internal guidance and wisdom, is I'm going to throw some spaghetti up against the wall and see what sticks. And that's the direction you're going to go into. It is the funniest thing. I love Cancers so much. You guys always surprise me. All right, guys, let's see what's going on in your final week of October. 2 cards for the last week of October. Funny. You guys are really funny. In a very dark, twisted, funny kind of way. All right, so the last cards of the month, 9 of Ghosts. Don't I know it? Guys, this is the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment on personally, individually, for yourself. I don't know who you're dealing with, if you're dealing with anyone at all at the end of the month, but you find personal wish fulfillment. 5 of Ghosts. Here's another 5. The whole month is all about changes for you guys. 5 of Ghosts is 5 of Cups. You're going to look, it's just what I just got done telling you. You're going to think about what you lost. You're looking at the losses, but you're still inspired because I think you're strong enough to turn around and see the 2 opportunities that are behind you. So yes, you are commiserating with others about what you lost, but I think you're going to see the positive side in this because you will say to yourself, fuck that, I'm better off alone. And I will find my happiness. The Knight of Bats in reverse. Yeah, this is the person you were dealing with, where they were in the upright position a couple weeks ago. At the end of the month, they're in the opposite. Because you're like, no, this person's a douche. I'm cutting them out because, and it's okay that they can march right on out of my life. But Knight of Bats is also the Knight of Swords in reverse. So, you know, these messages are kind of nasty. They're kind of aggressive. So this could either be you receiving them or you giving them. And they're kind of on an angry side. I ain't gonna lie. These are like angry messages. But you're like, you could be delivering these messages. You're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done looking at the pain. I'm done looking at the misery. I don't care anymore. You do you, I'll do me, whatever, whatever. And you send out these nasty messages. And you find your wish fulfillment. If not, it's you receiving these messages. But let me see what's going on. That's why I was laughing before. I don't usually do that in any of my videos. Sometimes I just take on the energy But I'm sorry that I'm laughing. I shouldn't be laughing. This is really serious for you guys. I'm just laughing at your behavior because you're right on. You're right on the money. You're right to be doing whatever it is that you're going to be doing. What's this Nine of Ghosts? I just want to know what this Nine of Ghosts says. You always got to fall on the floor. Yeah, look at you. You do you. It's exactly what I... Oh, snap. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. I love it. You know how I said this is wish fulfillment on an individual level? Okay, so this is you. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, female. It could be male too. It doesn't matter who's watching this. As long as you're a Cancer. You find your own personal wish fulfillment because you emotionally balance yourself. Because you already are emotionally intelligent. And you take that where I was telling you before, oh, my nose is itchy, about the hermit, where you take your internal guidance and wisdom and you're self-illuminated. You know that. So you tell yourself, I love me. I love myself. I know I don't deserve this. And I don't got to be sitting here suffering this loss. I don't. So what do? You get yourself unstuck. You climb down from the tree because you are self-illuminated. This is another card of illumination, seeing something from a different perspective. And you're like, I'll seek harbor somewhere else. My ships are about to come in. They don't got to be with you. They can be, but I'm telling you where I stand. So this is what your wish fulfillment is. You see those ships coming in. Let me clarify these Five of Ghosts and the Knight of Bats in reverse, specifically the Knight of Bats in reverse. What is this? Six of Cups. Yeah, everything is fine. The Sun. Yeah, this is talking about the person from the past. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Others of you, it's like your past wants to be with you, part of your life. But there's something here where you're just like, I can't take it. There's like this energy that you have that, in any event, I wanted to know what these were, these messages in the reverse. And the Knight of Cups, and I got Strength, the Knight of Cups, and Temperance. It's about healing. So, it's about you accepting this apology, if at all. So they're saying, when these nasty messages come in or go out, I don't know who's receiving or giving or doing, because this is very general, as I said. But here it's telling me needing the strength to have the patience to deal with this. This is an emotional message. This is an apology, a forgive me, I'm sorry, or, it's healing, having the strength to heal from this in regards to this, because this is angry messages. And what it's advising me is like, you got to be strong enough to go back to your, be your Cancer self and come from that level of emotional intelligence and just heal. Because who wouldn't want to heal from this? Because these are clarifying this. So this is just like you shunning also the messages that come in. Having the strength to heal from it. Yeah, because you are single and independent. And taking a leap of faith on your own. You're like, I'm out. Look at her. I'm out. And I don't care if I break a heel doing it. What is this Five of Ghosts, please? I'm sorry I was laughing before. I just think that your actions are hysterical. Because they're right. I mean, like, I wish I could give, like, people should be asking you for advice. What's this Five of Ghosts? I don't usually clarify this much, but here you are. The Moon and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, wounded warrior, exhausted, burdened. You're sick of this. You're tired of it. You're tired of this back and forth. You're tired of thinking about the pain and the sorrow and all the loss. You're done. Let's get some, these energies change in November, guys. This isn't the end. This is definitely not the end. Just got to tune into your weeklies and see what goes on. Cancer. Anything else for Cancer? Some of you, it's telling me this could have been a karmic life partner. Some of you, this is a runner-chaser dynamic, unrequited love. Right now, this person, one of you does not feel the same as the other person. I'm not going to lie. But sometimes this is a runner-chaser dynamic. And at the bottom of the deck was past life relationship. So this was karmic. This was a lesson to be learned from this person. Don't be surprised if they come back to you. Because unrequited love is like that. You know, it's like they leave, you chase, then you stop chasing them and you go in your merry way and they start chasing you. But right now, you have that unrequited love situation. If it's not you, if it's not them unrequited, it's you unrequited. So you take it as it resonates. And I'm not, you know, I'm not going to sit here and try to turn something into magical butterflies and unicorns. If they are, I'll read them happily. Cancer, please. A personal issue reaches resolution. Total. And here it is. Full moon in Cancer. Your card. The card that fell on the floor. Emotions are running high. They are for you. Supermoon. Yeah. Your emotions are running high, but a personal issue reaches resolution. You're done. You're like done. You're done. You're done feeling this way. You're done dealing with this. You're like done. And you are a little bit emotional right now, but you're going on to a better place. The return, I just want to warn you guys, this return, because you were this in the end of September. You were this. You go to this in the mid-October, but this is because with Mercury retrograde, we start thinking about exes. We start thinking about our recent past. We get a little stuck in our heads when we know the right course for us. We know the right direction. We know where to go. But sometimes we do this. Maybe we didn't learn something, but you knew all along. That's why I kept seeing, you know, the Hermit and the Hangman in reverse. You know exactly what you need to do. All right, Cancer, leave me your comments, and I will see you on the weeklies. Bye now.